coffee. Because, you guys, coffee is always an essential. It's just how it is. It's always an essential. That's good.
Hey guys, it's Nelly here and welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting a lot of questions on how I edit my videos and what are some tips and tricks that people can use for Final Cut Pro. So I'm going to be sharing my 5 top tips that I use for my editing process to make it go way smoother and way faster, and it saves a bunch of time. Along with the 5 tips, I'm also going to be giving away one secret fun way to edit your videos and make them a little more unique. So stay tuned for the end of the video to see the big secret. Before we get started, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, I'm in Final Cut Pro right now and have just pulled up some footage to walk you guys through the tips. One thing I do want to mention before we start is it's really important to know the keyboard functions when editing, because overall it will make your process go a lot faster, and I'm going to be focusing on that throughout the whole video. For my first tip, I will be talking about how to cut through your videos faster using your keyboard function. Specifically, I'm talking about the blade tool, which cuts through your videos to either make them shorter or when you want to use only a certain part of a video. So, normally in Final Cut Pro, if you look at this part over here, you drag it down, you see all the available functions to you. Now, instead of clicking the blade function here and dragging it through and selecting which part you want to cut, there is a faster way to do it. So, using your keyboard function, what you'll do is select B, and you can see that the blade tool is automatically popped up, and you can just select and cut the tool. However, there also is a faster way to do this as well. Let's say I want to cut through my video till right about here. What I'm going to do is press Command B on my keyboard, and you can see that this part of the video is already cut. You can see the dotted lines here. That was a much faster way to do it than selecting B, having the blade tool up, and then selecting your videos. This helps your editing process go a bit faster and makes it a bit easier when editing. My second tip is a keyframe shortcut, which can help lower the volume in certain parts of your video if you're talking or you have music playing in the background and you want to lower it. So here's a quicker way to add keyframes so you don't have to add a keyframe individually. Now, I'm going to come over here because this is the part where I'm talking in this part of the video. A keyboard shortcut is actually, if you go on your keyboard and you select R, you see on my mouse that there's a little box that pops up. So what I'm going to do is actually drag my keyframe across and select this part of the video. Now, when I have that here, you can select the middle part where the volume stops, and you can choose to either lower it or make it higher. Now notice the little dots on the sides, those are the keyframes. So after you lower it, I'm going to lower it to about there. You can click A and then press out, and you can see that the keyframes are already added to the part of the video. Just a quicker way to add your keyframes and move along your editing process. My third tip that I have for you guys is adding a title in your video in a faster, more efficient way. Normally, I like to stick with basic titles, and you guys are probably thinking, don't you just come over here, select a title, and drag it across? You can do that, but there is a faster way in Final Cut Pro. On my keyboard, what I'm actually going to do is come over to the clip that I want to add a title to, and what I'll do is I'll put that point to about there. So on my keyboard, I'm going to click Control T, and you can see that a basic title is already added on my timeline. Obviously, to make it shorter, let's say I want it to stop to about there, I can just click Command B, how I taught you guys earlier, delete that part, and I already have a basic title and I didn't have to drag anything. This function will save you guys a little bit of time when editing your videos and can make your process go a lot faster. My fourth tip that I have for you is how to quickly replace a clip. Now, let's say I'm editing and I don't really like the clip that I'm using and I want to switch it out for another. Well, instead of clicking that clip and dragging it over to the clip that I want to change, what I'll do instead is I'm going to select the clip that I want to change. and also select the clip that I want to replace it with. So now I'm going to go back to the one that I want to replace it with, and on my keyboard I'm going to click Option R, and you can see that it automatically switched out the clips for me. Very handy tool when you want to quickly switch up something, and it can make your editing process pretty quick. My last tip that I have for you guys is a trick to find a certain clip within your timeline browser. So instead of scrolling through all of these clips to find this certain one, what I'm going to do is select the clip that I want to find. And on my keyboard, I'm going to click Shift F, and it's going to take me to that particular section that I highlighted in my little browser area. It's a quick way to find the clips in case you want to change something, or you don't feel like scrolling through everything, or you want to add that part of the clip into another part of the video. It's a quick way to find your footage, especially when you do have a lot and you're dealing with a lot. All right, you guys, those were my 5 top tips for either starting out or someone who wants to know more about the keyboard function in Final Cut Pro. I hope you really enjoyed all of them, and I hope you found them useful. However, this video is not over yet. I did mention in the beginning that I will show you guys a way to make your videos more unique and play around with some effects. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how you can add your own cool effects to your videos and make them unique. You see this video right over here, you can see that I added an effect over it. And it's more of a confetti effect, so you can see that over the video, and I'm going to play the video for you guys just so you can understand what I'm talking about. So you see the little effect that just played over. Now, this is how you can add it to your video. Honestly, you just go on YouTube, you search up confetti green screen effect, or just any green screen effect that you would like. You download it from YouTube, and then you upload it into Final Cut Pro. Now, once you do that, and I'm actually going to delete this to show you guys. Once you do that and you have it downloaded, you're going to select the effect and put it over the image that you want. I'm just going to use the same image, quickly cut it down. Now, when you go over the video right now, you see that the green screen is still there. And I'll just play it for you guys to show you. We're not done yet. So once you have it all set and you know for sure this is the video you want to have it over, what you're going to do is go to your installed effects. You're going to look up Keyer. So I already have it pulled it up here, but I'll show you guys. This is the effect that you're going to want to use. You click on this and you drag Keyer effect over the green screen. You let it go, and now you can see that the green screen effect is gone and the full effect is over my video. So I'm going to play it through for you guys one more time. And that's how you add your own little spin of effects to it. Now that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some of these things very useful. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. And if you really like my channel and want to hear more, go ahead and subscribe, or you can comment down below if you have any more questions about Final Cut Pro and you want to see more editing tips. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed the video.